Hello and welcome to Healthy and Fit for Life Jumpstart Program. We are excited to have you on this journey with us today. And today what I'm going to talk with you about, just to give you a little short explanation is what your healthy and fit plate should look like. And when we talk about your plate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we want you to be eating a lot of densely nutritious foods. And so I'm going to put up a little diagram that's going to show you exactly what we're talking about for week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4 of our program. Okay, so for week 1 of our program, this is a diagram of what we would like for your plate to look like, where half of your plate will consist of raw vegetables, cooked vegetables, beans and legumes, fresh fruit, raw nuts, and seeds. And a quarter of your plate will be meat and dairy, and the last quarter of your plate will be whole grains. And we know that the hardest meal to have your plate look like this is going to be your breakfast. And so that is why we recommend Arbonne's protein shake mix along with fruits and vegetables, and that is what actually makes it a meal replacement. Just protein and water is not a meal. And so what we want you to have in your Healthy and Fit for Life Jumpstart program meals for breakfast, we want you to have a protein smoothie, a densely nutritious protein smoothie. And we have given you recipes in our Facebook group for a lot of the protein smoothies. And just one little added tidbit I want to tell you, in my house, we don't use a recipe anymore. What goes into our protein smoothie is whatever we have in the refrigerator. I make sure we always have spinach and kale, and then just various fruits go in the protein smoothie for our breakfast. And my whole family has one of these every morning, including my son. Now, with children, you may have to start them out with a smaller amount and, have them drink anywhere from 4 to 6 ounces of a protein smoothie in the morning. But as your children get older and when they're teenagers, they should be drinking the same size protein smoothie that you are drinking. And we will post another short video soon about how to make your protein smoothie and how much of it, how big those protein smoothies should be. So for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, your plate should look like this. When you're drinking a protein smoothie, if you were actually to pour all those ingredients out on a plate, it would actually be 100% fruits and vegetables, which would mean you're in the 100% zone. And that's excellent. That's an excellent nutritional diet. But for your lunch and your dinner, we want your plates in the first week to be in what we call the 50% zone. And so that's what we're showing here. During the second, third, and fourth week of the month, we want your plates to look like what you see up here now. Week 2, a little bit more of the vegetables, beans, fruits, and nuts and seeds, and that's what we call the good stuff. A little bit less meat and dairy, a little bit less whole grains. Week 3, 3/4 of your plate will be vegetables, beans, fruits, nuts, and seeds, with, again, a shrinking amount of meat and dairy and whole grains. And then by week 4, that's when we say that you're in the 80 to 90% zone, where 80 to 90% of what you eat every day, every meal, is going to be the good stuff. It's going to be things that are going to actually nourish your body. So this is what we mean when we talk about the plate, when you get your program guides and it talks about what your plate should look like. This is what your plate should look like. So for breakfast, your protein smoothie with your fruits and vegetables and your Arbonne protein powder, your fiber boost in it, that will make up your breakfast. You can add additional complex carbs to your breakfast if you want to have a bowl of oatmeal or some kind of whole grain cereal. That is absolutely fine. But I think you will come to realize that if you're drinking enough smoothie in the morning, that's going to completely and nutritionally satisfy you until lunch. So your lunch and your dinners, when you when you're making your plate, just remember what the proportion of good stuff you need to have on your plate to be living a densely nutritious life. So good luck with the program. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us, and do be active on our Facebook group. We love to interact with you, and we love to answer questions. Thank you so much.